Tell us about the history of your practices.
Finley Women's Care was started in 2004 as an OBGYN practice specializing in women's health, gynecologic issues, infertility, and obstetrics. In 2015, we expanded our practice and opened up Finley Med Spa, which specializes in medical aesthetics.
What are some of the services that Med Spa provides?
Finley Med Spa is a comprehensive medical aesthetics practice, which what I mean by comprehensive is we do almost everything in the realm of aesthetics, everything from simple procedures like Botox and fillers to complicated surgical procedures like laser-assisted liposuction.
What treatments have seen recent advancements?
Most recently, we've seen major advancements in the area of liposuction. So liposuction conventionally was done as a very aggressive procedure. Incisions were made, and if the treatment was being done in the abdomen area, incisions were made, and a large cannula or a large tube was used with suction, and in that area to literally suck the fat out of those areas. Now we do that. We call it a minimally invasive procedure now, which means that we don't even make incisions anymore. We just make a tiny puncture, and inside that tiny puncture, we place a tiny small filament with a laser tip. That laser is used to emulsify those fat cells or liquefy those fat cells. And then we take a tiny cannula. That cannula has gone from this big to the size of a piece of spaghetti. And we take that cannula inside and remove the fat. The difference is not only does the laser emulsify the fat cells, but it cauterizes all the blood vessels. So there's significantly less swelling and less bruising. And we don't even use general anesthesia for this procedure anymore. So the patient is conscious during the procedure, and they get up and they walk out afterward.
It sounds like there's been a lot of advancements with lasers.
There have. In the world of aesthetics, and especially laser technology, is constantly improving itself. One of the most recent advancements is in the area of tattoo removal. So lasers have been used for tattoo removal for years, but there have been major advancements made just in the last few years. What I mean by that is last generation of lasers were what we refer to as nanospeed lasers. We have now evolved to what we call a picospeed laser, and what it means is that laser, the picospeed laser, fires 1,000 times faster than the nanospeed laser. So it's firing a laser every 1/1,000,000th of a second. The reason why that's significant in tattoo removal is now we can blast those ink particles into the tiniest microscopic particles that the body can easily reabsorb. So it makes tattoo removal, although it still takes multiple treatments to remove a tattoo, it could be done in about half as many treatments as it used to take, and it doesn't damage any of the surrounding tissue.
It sounds like a large part of your practice is educating patients.
Well, it's true. I mean, we spend a great deal of our time educating. Matter of fact, half of all of our appointments at the Med Spa are in consultations. We try to provide as much information as possible to our clients before they come into the consultation. That's why our website is very, very in-depth. We give as much detail as possible as what to be expected and what typical results can be. Pricing, we want to be very clear to people on what the cost is for the procedures that they're looking for. But ultimately, they need to come in and they see us for a consultation, and we spend that time then showing them examples and giving them a clear expectation of what it will take to reach the goal that they want. And that's all very individualized. It's hard to do that through a website. So we spend a lot of time in consults explaining to people. Sometimes what people think is the right solution for their goal isn't the right solution, and we have to spend time to show them that might not necessarily work for them, or they might not be a good candidate for that.
Do you have educational events throughout the year?
We do. We try to target one per quarter. Sometimes it's more than that, depending on if we have something new that comes to the practice that we want to roll out to the community. But at least once a quarter we have an event. And those events, it's a very informal environment. I mean, although our consultations are informal, you're one-on-one, there's no pressure, sometimes people just need an even more informal opportunity to come with their friends where they don't feel pressured. And we have wine and we have hors d'oeuvres, and we'll generally present some information, or we'll bring out some experts in the field and give people a chance to just ask questions and learn about anything and everything that we do, or just the specific thing that we're talking about that night. But we find it very successful, and our clients love it.
If people want to stay current on your activities, how do they do that?
The easiest way to stay current on our activities is to follow us on Facebook. You can find us at Findlay Med Spa, or check in on our website at findlaymedspa.com.
Well, thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
This is Ethan Jung reporting for the Findlay Digital Media Club.
Thank you for coming on board as a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
I think it's a great program. If you can help the community and then also help students at the same time, I think it benefits everyone.
What other community activities do you support?
We support American Cancer Society, any 5K walks supporting muscular dystrophy, the 4-H Club. We have a lot of patients that request for student activities, finances, and things like that. A whole bunch of things that come across the desk that we sponsor.
Thank you for all you do for the community.
Thank you.